This is your opportunity. This is your chance to achieve superstardom here.
We are the men. It's
Consider
a done
it done. Consider it done.
Oh, Jesus Christ, they're all dead.
Now, Getz, we had the privilege of calling the 51st anniversary of the NWA when Abdullah totally butchered 5 guys and Ron Garvin come in to break that situation up. And now, due to my orders, we got Abdullah the Butcher fixing to carve up some more.
Well,
Good God!
Abdullah just goes to work on Billy Love. This was set up. We saw what happened backstage when Jeff G. Bailey offered Billy Love, Frenchy, Riviera, and John Arden a possible spot in his stable if they could take out Abdullah the Butcher before Rukkus. It's not that Bailey's scared. It's not that he's worried. It's that he wants your hired assassin taken out.
Abdullah the Butcher is being sent, this guy, by Jeff G. Bailey, like you said, Al Getz, and the only thing I can figure is he don't want Rukkus to have any part of Abdullah, because Rukkus wants this match.
Dinner's about to be served because Abdullah the Butcher's got a fork, and we're on the floor. Billy Love trying to come back. The madman from the Sudan. He's been all over the world. Dominated the United States, Puerto Rico, Canada, Japan, South Africa. Every country in the world that has organized professional wrestling has seen this man, Abdullah the Butcher, leave a trail of broken bodies all throughout their streets.
I don't mind telling you, Al Getz, I am almost speechless because this kid has been busted wide open due to the hardcore legend, Abdullah the Butcher, and the Butcher is taking him around this ringside area. And I'd say get the hell out of the way is what I say.
And the fans scattering. It's his car. Abdullah's got a chair, and there's Honest John.
To the back. Good God. Abdullah is loose here at the NCW Arena in Cornelia, Georgia. And we're located right outside of Atlanta, Georgia. And we got bodies scrawled everywhere. And we ain't even one guy into this thing. Lord only knows what's going to happen next.
Fans, if you like what you see here on television, this is just a little taste. This is just a little teaser of what's going to happen come April 1st for Hardcore Hell 2000. The phone number to reserve your tickets, 706-776-2313. Don't delay. Do it today, because Abdullah's got a fork, and he's sticking it right in the forehead of Billy Love.
He's got it in the mouth at this time, and Billy Love is absolutely become a guinea pig here on Wildside, because Abdullah's not going to stop. He is going to kill and destroy. And I'm going to tell you, for one time in my life, I'm not feeling guilty, Al Getz, because there's going to be some order restored in NCW.
Performing a little oral surgery on the mouth of Billy Love is the madman from the Sudan. Look at the crazed look in his eyes. I don't think he knows where he is. If you asked him what town we're in right now, he would have no idea.
Here comes Frenchy Riviera.
Here comes number two of Jeff G. Bailey's men, hired to take out. Oh man.
You know, this matchup right here, no wrestling involved, just total brutality, and that's what the Butcher's known for. And I will say this, earlier in the hour when I interviewed Honest John Cheatham, he wasn't on my side either. They're here for one reason, and that's a whole lot of cash.
Unbelievable, the legend of Abdullah the Butcher and the trail of blood and cartilage and guts that he has left across this great country, and now he is right here in the NCW Arena.
Abdullah.
Frenchy bleeding all over the place. And Billy Love back for more.
And let me say this, Al Getz, you know, you want to talk about hardcore and you want to talk about extreme. He wrote the book on it 20 years ago. He's the one that started this whole thing, if you will, about hardcore wrestling. He's a legend, and by God, until somebody steps up and takes him out, he is still the king of hardcore.
And that may happen this week when Rukkus and Abdullah the Butcher square off if these guys can't take care of Abdullah. But I mean, you talk about men like Abdullah the Butcher, Bruiser Brody, Stan the Lariat Hansen, and the Sheik were the forefathers of today's style of professional wrestling. They wrote the book, they paved the way, and every wrestler here in Wildside that gets a little crazy and gets a little wild pays homage to Abdullah the Butcher for setting the path and showing the way.
And I'm going to say this too, Al Getz. You know, this crowd is immune to hardcore wrestling. I mean, they have got out of the way of flying chairs. They have got out of the way of flying bodies. They've seen cage matches. They've seen every kind of hardcore wrestling they are. And let me tell you this, wrestling fans, if you can't tell by television, this place is moved to the back because they're scared of Abdullah the Butcher. And this is a crowd that's used to hardcore wrestling.
That's right, they're fearless. But now that Abdullah the Butcher is here, they're scared for their lives, as well they should be. Because you never know, Abdullah might just run out. There's Billy Love again trying to get in. Big boot by the Butcher takes Billy Love down. But you haven't seen anything yet because everyone's putting it on the elbow.
Going for the cover, and we got 3, and you can count to 100, Al Getz. And he went through those 2 like an afternoon lunch. Here comes Rukkus.
Here comes Rukkus. Finally, we're going to see it. Rukkus and Abdullah the Butcher.
Rukkus, our heavyweight champion, along with Jeff G. Bailey at ringside, and Jeff's got the mic.
Abdullah the Butcher, you think you're hardcore? You're not in Japan. This is Rukkus' house. Chance Williams, you can't stop Rukkus. Not even Abdullah the Butcher can stop him. Get him, Rukkus. Get him, make him bleed. Make him bleed, cut him up. Show him whose house this is. This is Rukkus' house, Abdullah the Butcher. You can't stop Rukkus. Rukkus is hardcore. Your old news. Rukkus is the new king. Make him bleed, Rukkus. Make him bleed. I want him to drown in his own blood tonight. You got, oh God, no. Oh God, no.
And there we go. As Jeff G. Bailey has been running off at the mouth here about Rukkus. And we got a gory mess as the Butcher has been jumped by the heavyweight champion known as Rukkus. And we got all hell breaking loose in the back. And I don't know what this situation is, but I can tell you one thing. Abdullah the Butcher is all over Rukkus like a bad dream, Al Getz, and this thing's about to get out of hand.
Abdullah the Butcher got that fork working over Rukkus. Unbelievable chaos, unbelievable carnage. And you know what? Jeff T. Bailey's right. Over the years here in NCW, I've seen Rukkus destroy Kid Cash, hit him over the head with about 11 beer bottles, bust him over his head. We've seen him team up with New Jack, and there goes the referee, J.J. Rivers. But Rukkus teamed with New Jack to destroy 3 guys, put him through flaming tables, hit him with a guitar. Unbelievable carnage by Rukkus, but now he's in the ring against the master, Abdullah the Butcher.
And Abdullah is choking the life out of Rukkus. And let me say this, Rukkus jumped him from the backside, and we got a fan that's a little bit out of hand as she is cheering for Rukkus, it looks like to me.
This is unbelievable. We've got Honest John now whacking Billy Love a few times for no reason at all. Frenchy Riviera is still in the ring. He can't get up.
And our security guards taking care of that situation as Rukkus, a bloody mess here on Wildside. My God, this thing is getting out of hand. Georgia! But I got one thing to say, Al Getz, paybacks are hell.
Well, hey, you're the one. I mean, you're not denying it. This is your hired gun. You brought him here because you were sick and tired of Jeff G. Bailey and his antics.
Man, I tell you what, this Billy Love has been lacerated on his back, on his forehead, and Frenchy Riviera needs some medical attention. He looks like he has went through the car windshield on a wreck on I-85, and as you can tell by my voice, it's breaking up a little bit because, my God, we got help coming from the back. Here comes Mule Kick.
Oh, John Arden just got nailed with that fork once again. Billy Love's back there. He just took a fork to the throat, and there's one for John Arden. The referee's busted open.
John Arden been dumped to the outside as Abdullah is going to send Billy Love to the outside one more time. And the Butcher is coming out to the ringside area one more time.
The referee's busted open from that shot by Abdullah. Look out, they're going over to the table over there.
Into the table they go, and now Getz getting ready to run because it looks like they're going to come this way.
Oh, they better not. There's Rukkus. Rukkus grabs Abdullah from behind. He's got an object of his own now.
Here they come. I'm telling you, we're going to run like the 51st.
Tim Dix is in trouble. There we go.
They're going to battle as Rukkus is being thrown back outside, and Abdullah is finished. He is going to the back with Honest John Cheatham.